Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Oh, wow, this crowd is good. Well, welcome to the 26th Annual Brotherhood Breakfast, collaboration between the African American Men of Westchester and the Business Council of Westchester. As you can see, I'm doing the No Shave for November. So it's always good to see other gentlemen in the room that are clean shaven. But when Wadi called me up, he said, Kurt, we are looking for an introverted millennial to MC the event. And for those of you who do know me, know that I am not the millennial, but I am introverted. So I am going to be the most introverted MC that you've ever seen today, and I'm going to run through this program as fast as possible. I am going to call to the podium to do greetings, none other, a lady who needs no introduction, Dr. Marsha Gordon, the CEO of the Business Council of Westchester.
Thank you, Kurt. Good morning, everyone. I am so thrilled to see this packed room today. This Brotherhood Breakfast is about all of us working together to create the best community there is anywhere, and that is Westchester County, New York. So thank you. We have a great morning ahead of us, and it's really a pleasure to partner with the African American Men of Westchester. Enjoy.
So for over the past 26 years, the Brotherhood Breakfast has been attended by over 3,000 members of the business community, government, education, religious institutions, and community organizations. The breakfast honors people from all walks of life and celebrates the diversity that makes Westchester the state's golden apple. The original intent of the Brotherhood Breakfast was to bring people together from different cross-sections of the community, bring them in the spirit, bring them together in the spirit of brotherhood so that they can communicate and network and share ideas amongst each other. I would like at this time to ask all the members of the African American Men of Westchester to please stand. And in particular, I'd like to thank Wiley and the committee for working and putting this breakfast together. So without further ado, I would like to again extend my welcome, I guess, to you for coming to the breakfast and enjoy the panel discussion that we have for you today. Thank you.
I just want to take a moment to reflect on someone who's not here, who was such an integral part of the African American Men of Westchester, somebody who was a great public servant and who we lost this last year. And that is someone who's a good friend of myself and all of us in this room, and that is Larry Sally. So can we just take a moment to remember Larry's contribution to the Brotherhood Breakfast and to Westchester County. I want to thank the African American Men of Westchester for what you're doing to bring the messages of the strength of Westchester County to everybody here in Westchester. And to honor Donovan Beckford, he is such a deserving honoree. And we're very proud in the Westchester government to have Donovan be part of our team and our workforce development board. So please continue to keep up the good work. We're here at the county, at the Estorino team, to do whatever we can do. Bill Mooney III will be on the panel today discussing what we're trying to do in Westchester to work with the African American Men of Westchester to really revitalize our workforce, to continue to keep it strong. I'm not a millennial, but I have...
You know that.
Why was that funny? But I have 5 children who are millennials and 6 grandchildren who will be millennials. So have a great breakfast and enjoy. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
First thing I just want to make clear, I'm the Commissioner of Social Services. I am not the Elections Commissioner in Westchester County. So as far as introducing elected officials, I would just simply say, and keep it fair to all, everybody who's in elective office and elected officials, please stand up so we can recognize you. Don is a great guy. He's always been there for us. He's been there for the administration. A true professional. If you ask him to do something, he will do it. Not only will he do it, but he will do it 200%. He'll give you everything he has. The workforce board of Westchester Putnam really wouldn't be as good as it is right now without the tireless work of Donovan and his staff. And It's my honor to introduce Mr. Donovan Beck.
Mr. Master of Ceremonies, this morning I'm very grateful to the African American Men of Westchester and the Business Council of Westchester for this honor that they have awarded me. But I think I would be very selfish to think of this as something for me. This, I think, represents a recognition of a whole lot of individuals, groups, organizations, and institutions. And at the top of that list is my family. My wife and 4 of my 5 children are sitting in the back. Heather, can you guys just stand and recognize? The work that I have been able to lead has been a true representation of cooperatives, partnerships, and collaboratives. And I may not mention you by name or by your organization, but just know how much that contribution is recognized. The needs, the social needs in our communities far exceed the financial resources of the public or even the private sector. We need more people to volunteer. We need more people to recognize the needs in their communities. And to just volunteer an hour a day, an hour a week, an hour a month to helping us change one person, one community, and we make a tremendous difference. I am so honored this morning to accept the leadership recognition from the Business Council and African American Men of Westchester. I can't explain it in words. So I want to say thank you to the board of both organizations and to all of you. Thanks so much.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
And again, on behalf of the Business Council of Westchester, we want to congratulate our board member, Wiley Harrison, for coordinating the breakfast, and also, obviously, Donovan Beckford, who we work with on a daily basis on many of the projects that you heard. So let's give them both a round. I'm going to ask the panelists to come on up while I introduce them, and they have their chairs here, and we are very fortunate to have such a stellar panel to talk about an issue that all of us are dealing with on a daily basis, and retaining and recruiting the talent that we need to continue to make Westchester great.
Thank you, John, for that great introduction, and thank you to you and Marcia and the Business Council for sponsoring, Eric and his team at the African American Men of Westchester for putting this together, and for our panelists to talk to us today about how important this particular market segment here is in Westchester, and to help us all walk away today inspired about what a great place we have to work and live in, and how we can all work together to make it better.
Well, when we say the millennials, I think it's important to break it down. We call them the creative class. They're the holy grail of workforce. And they're exactly what municipalities are trying to attract. They're sort of the technology class, the talent class, but they're not just from local communities. In major cities like New York, they come from not only the metro area, but from all over the country, in some cases all over the world. But what does it mean? It also means high maintenance. I mean, these are the people that don't know what they want to have to eat. They're a very finicky class. Everyone's a food critic. So if you think about it, where do they want to work? Okay, so they don't want to work in the suburban office park. You know, your grandfather's office park, so-called, is dead. They want to work in exciting urban places that they can get close to entertainment, to public transport, possibly bike to work, things like that. So they want to be in fun places, people places. So as Westchester pans out, it's really been the cities that have been successful.
Good morning, and thank you for having me today. I'm really excited to talk about this topic. I work for MasterCard. I've been with MasterCard for 17 years, and I've been a Westchester resident for 20. In my current role with MasterCard, I run university recruitment programs. So attracting and retaining millennials is something that myself and my team work very much on, in the day-to-day. I think for us at MasterCard, we are a tech company in the payment space. So it's really important to understand that we are trying to attract the type of talent that is representative of our consumer. So for MasterCard, from a corporate perspective, this is a really exciting topic for us, and something that I think we've done a lot of work towards establishing best practices, and I'm happy to share with anyone who's looking for some information.
Thank you, Rebecca. Bill?
Thanks, Vicki, and thanks everybody for being here. First, I want to congratulate my colleague and good friend Donovan Beckford for your award. Westchester is surely a better place for your efforts, so thank you, my friend. The top 3 reasons why business leaders told us they chose to stay or relocate to Westchester was 1, access to talent. Westchester County, 47% of Westchester residents above the age of 25 have a bachelor's degree or higher. That is the highest county in the nation by far. Number 2, accessibility. 43 train stations, 3 train lines, an airport, a bus system, a highway corridor system, and the 3rd is quality of life. And who is that responding to? The millennial market. The millennial market they are the attracting that young, talented workforce. They want that accessibility to walk to the art, the bar, the restaurant, the brew pub, whatever it might be, and to their job, and the quality of life, the school, the arts that we offer. So I like to say it appears from the private sector, it's not the government telling us, the private sector people tell us our strengths are, and I like to see that the market is responding to those strengths, thanks to people like Joe Cotter and other investors. So the millennials are coming based on the strengths that we have.
Well, thank you, Bill. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Joe, not only for sharing with us today, but for all you do to make Westchester a great place to live and work. So I believe in audience engagement, so before we turn over the mics that we have, I want you all to join together with me and say, together,
Together.
we live Westchester.
We live Westchester.
Together.
Together.
We play Westchester.
We play Westchester.
Together.
Together.
We work Westchester.
We work Westchester.
Together.
Together.
We are Westchester.
We are Westchester.
That was very weak. Together.
Together.
We are.
We are.
Westchester.
Westchester.
Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you for having me here. I will be short because I know you want to get up and stretch. I want to thank, first of all, the Business Council of Westchester, Dr. Gordon, John Ravitz, Tony Justic from their board, and everybody for all that they do for our county. And I appreciate them hosting today. And of course, the African American men of Westchester. I appreciate all that you do, and I want to thank you for this topic today, which I think is really pretty cool. About how we attract millennials. And I know you just had your panel and you heard the Deputy County Executive Plunkett speak a little bit before. And how do we attract millennials? That's a great question. Westchester has been rolling out the Millennial Welcome Map now for a while. And we attract millennials because of what we offer in this county. It's the reason why people are moving up here in all neighborhoods. 2 last things. First of all, Larry Sally, who I know is such an amazing person who worked for Westchester, who worked for me, and of course who passed away earlier this year. I know he's in your thoughts and in our thoughts as well. And I wanted to mention somebody who works with us and who has done a very, very good job, Donovan Beckford. So we wanted to thank Donovan for all his work, and this is kind of with everybody he works with as well, but we wanted to proclaim today, October 27th, to be Donovan Beckford Recognition Day in Westchester County. And his name is going to be in lights as well, outside the county center on the big message board. It'll say that today and tomorrow. That is Donovan Beckford Day. So congratulations.
Donovan, don't go away. This photograph here is some of the artwork from our brother Larry Sally. He'd taken this when he was on vacation over in Africa. That's why the picture of the pyramids is. On behalf of the African American Westchester, this is your Harold Fitzpatrick Community Leadership Award.